Shade 45, what up, man? It's Gray Rizzy. We out here on the channel. It's a grind setters right now. Gray Rizzy riding out with you. I got a guest in the building, man. Let me go ahead and say this real quick because I know I got a lot of people who listen in Houston, a lot of people that listen down there in Atlanta. Shout out to the Green, White, Green in the building, man. I Am Born King is up in the building. What's up, brother? How's everything with you?
Everything's smooth, man. I'm healthy. Everything's healthy, you know. I'm blessed.
You know, it's being that it's a new year, coming out of 2020, we already won. You know what I'm saying? Because it's crazy outside.
Yeah, definitely.
You feel me? But you have an interesting story, man, that I was checking out, and a lot of people, I think they can draw from, you know, especially with having to sit down for a certain amount of time, I believe 11 years and shit, but being able to apply yourself and get back into the game of music, get back into the business of music. And now we up here talking, man. So why don't you give me a little background, let the people know about yourself.
Yeah, it's big. I mean, I come from Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn, you know. I'm basically always loved music for the most part, just like anybody else. To sum it up, you know, I went through my trials and tribulations in the streets, and I was lucky enough to make it to this point, although I had to go through what I had to go through. Just like my man Gato Delgado, that's on the record. Shout Gato, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Federal Indictment, respect the grind, David L, J Thorough. You know, and you know, it's the same story. You know, we come from poverty-stricken areas. You know, one mommy, a lot of time. You know,
a lot of people don't understand when you get that equation. A whole lot of shit comes from it, and it's a variable that a lot of people don't always like. You know what I'm saying? Latchkey kids, you had the key to the crib, probably mom wasn't home. Just the free time alone, it leads you to do a lot of different things, man. But, you know, when we're talking about just on the music side, what got you into music? Because, you know, I don't know what you were listening in the household. What were some of the influences that you had?
Well, early on,
as a youth.
You would be surprised. Gerald Levert. It's something about Casanova. I don't know what it is.
Casanova.
Yeah. That's one of them.
Levert as a whole, that was an ill group, all family too.
Definitely like Run DMC. I like old classics, but to go my era, I want to say definitely Jay. Definitely Big, you know.
Brooklyn.
Yeah, definitely those guys. Fab, you know. Brooklyn.
Yeah,
for sure.
There was heavy. Just going back to the artists that you just mentioned, Jay, Fab, Big, Brooklyn. You know, that's a really strong nucleus right there. Even going back with the R&B. Your pen, what you had to say had to mean something. It wasn't that you was just putting something out there. And I hear this in this song that you have with Federal Indictment. This is what I want to do, because I want to really dig into this song, because there's a lot of reality in it. It's not like you just putting some, you know, some nonfiction out there and letting people think what they think. You're applying real life and, you know, experiences in this. So this joint right here is called Federal Indictment. I got I Am Born King with me, and we got Gato Delgado. It's an ill story. I actually saw something on my gram recently. I want to congratulate this cat. I want you to turn this up real quick. We'll be right back. It's Gray Rizzy. We out here. Shade 45. Grind setters. Yo, that joint you just heard, Federal Indictment, you know what it is, man. Everybody want to stay away from those, the letters, the boys, all that shit. You don't want to have nothing to do with that at all.
Nothing.
But you have, you know, and I got I Am Born King here with me, man, on Shade 45. You teamed up with Gato Delgado. And you guys are you're both independent artists. This isn't a group.
No.
You're both individuals.
Yes.
But there's this unity that you guys have, especially with this song. Can you tell me the background behind this song, especially when it comes to those life experiences?
Definitely. You know, of course, we're not going to get too into detail about those experiences.
This ain't DJ Flag. You don't got to worry about that shit.
You know
Yo, Gato, you don't got to worry about that shit, man. We fresh off this shit. Come on. We don't got to worry about that.
You know, because it's living proof. Like, we're living proof of this song.
Whatever he do. Respect to you. Whatever. If motherfuckers want to play with that, go cool. Over here, you ain't got to worry about that. But please, you know, share the story.
We're living proof of this song either way. You know, I mean, you know, just to give you a brief synopsis of it. My man Gato just earlier today, right? This morning, got the monitor clipped off of his leg. So that's how serious,
Yeah.
things get at a point. But other than that, I met him through a mutual friend, which was a cousin of mine, Eli. Gato worked with them, worked alongside Eli. We talked, we chopped it up about a few things. He told me about the song Valentino Walking. I researched it, looked it up, saw it had like 3 to 4 million streams on it, and it was real big. And he was saying how he never really got to follow through with the record and push through because he caught the case. So being that I shared the similar, background in that regard, going through my time and doing my time, and just recently at the same time having a situation with a lot of close people that I knew that got caught up in the 50-man indictment. And it was a lot of stuff associated with that, and it was just like timing. It's this thing with the universe, and we chopped it up, we vibed a lot. He hit me with a song, which was this. And the funny thing about it was I kind of had to, it's like pulling teeth. He told me about the song and just left me like, he just left me in the blind, and then I kept asking him, and then he finally hit me with it.
And at this time, you weren't on the song yet for federal indictment.
No, it was actually something that he said he wanted to make a freestyle.
Okay.
And he really didn't have a thought about pushing it, so he just kind of had it sitting. So when I heard it, immediately I'm like, no, this could be a game changer for real. And it actually had a real authentic story attached to it. And as you learn more about us, you'll see how the connection is there. Yeah, it was that, and I'm telling him, listen, Gato, you crazy, man. You gonna let that go to waste?
We got to do something with
Give
this.
me that. Let me see that.
Right.
So we went. I laid it down, and we actually, what was it? We did the video. We did the song. Oh, we actually found out too that the mothers of our children, our daughters, we have 2 daughters that are probably pretty much the same age, are actually cousins.
You know when you said the universe works and timing and stuff like that?
That was what I wanted to get to, yeah.
That's exactly. As soon as you said they're family, that makes you guys family.
Making our children,
right.
Through our children. And so it was just like a multitude of different scenarios that took place to give me the belief that this is what we should be doing with this record.
Now, my only question, and we're going to get to some music in a few seconds after you answer this, but my question is, he let you hit a song. You're doing something with the song. Was that before or after he was released? Like when you guys finally got the chance to record it together, was this after he was released or before he was released? Because I'm trying to figure out, was this song just sitting there waiting for him to come home and then you guys work on it,
I believe it was after the situation that took place that led him to ultimately go back after we did the video and the song.
Copy.
So I think it was like interim, and he was basically outlining. He was outlining. It was a timeline on him. So
here's the thing. The point that I'm also trying to make is this man is reputable, because a lot of people, you get a hot song, be like, yo, fam, I'm putting it out there. I'm gonna keep on going. It's like, yo, when you get back, we gonna hit the ground running together.
I told him that.
That's a big salute to you on that.
For sure.
Because I can't tell you how many stories I done heard, and you left homie in the dust, and you're like, yo, man, missed the ride. Maybe next time, and next time never comes back around. My experience in pursuing music is lack of unity. You know how that whole thing goes. You running around, you running the circuit. Niggas beating you in your head left and right. You running back, you chasing this DJ, you chasing this, you chasing that showcase, this is bullshit. And then, it's like nobody supports that. I've been grinding since I came home nearly 5 years, and it's been a lot of times where I ask people to come out, ask people to support, and it's not there. So I know that feeling of not having anybody there. So why, when I have a platform and I have
something that we can work with together and get it done, why not get it done together?
You know what? You sound like you could teach a class on this. I hope motherfuckers that's out there, they hearing this right now, man. We gotta make sure we close the gap, because you gotta get much further when you together versus you trying to do it by yourself. Exactly. It's Gray Rizzy. We out here at I'm Born King, man. We out here on Shade 45. Keep it locked. We gonna talk some more. Grind setters. Yo, you know, one of the things that I wanted to ask you, and I'm in the building right now with I Am Born King. It's Gray Rizzy. We out here on Shade 45. It's another grind setters. You're that I Am Born King, very regal. You know, what made you go with that name? Stands out, man. Like, it's almost like when a motherfucker speak to you, they gotta make sure they look at you in your eyes. You know, there's gotta be there's a certain type of stance you gotta, you know, stand up, sit up. You know what I'm saying? Speak out, and you know, speak clearly.
I kind of wanted to send that message. Yeah, you hit it on the head, definitely. It's a mixture of things, you know. The fact that I come from a Nigerian background, knowing my roots in that regard. And just feeling like I'm always at the top of my game when it comes to music. And just embodying that feeling. And then Obama came, and then I was just like, yeah, I'm sold. That's me. That's what I'm supposed to be a reflection of. You know what I mean? I'm a born king. But it's a meaning to it, though. I really wanted to extend, you know, what I felt to other people when they said my name. So, like, when you say I am born king, you're actually making a statement about yourself. Right. You're saying I am a born king as well. So, like, I wanted to make it something that was relative, that to let everyone know, no matter what happens, no matter where I am, I can still relate and I can still connect.
You know what's crazy? It's what do they call that? A double entendre, where there's duality in the meaning of what's going on, and you don't even realize it. Like, I said it, and until you just said that, I didn't realize. Like, yeah, I know what I am, but me saying that out loud, someone in the room might pick that up. Like, oh shit, he called himself a king. Damn right, yeah. You know, that's really dope right there, man.
And, you know, like Casanova. Like, shout to Casanova. 2 times, the whole 2 times. I never got it. I just recently got it, but it's like, you know, something that I already knew, a principle that I believe in and I live by. What I want for myself, I want for my brother. So definitely a reflection of each other. So
that's what's up, man. You know, new year, new money, new goals.
For sure.
What you got, man? Come on, let's put some affirmation out there in the world. Positive energy.
What we got, federal indictment is going global. And this is our defining moment right here, where we let everybody know about Respect the Ground Music Group and what we coming to bring and the impact that we're going to make on the world, for sure.
Now, when it comes to Respect the Grind, you know, that's pretty much the company that's what's powering this whole thing. Is it just you? Is it you as well as Gatto? Is it other artists involved? Yeah,
there are other, David Light Thornton, consultant for iHeartRadio. He managed me initially. I found management through him maybe nearly 4 years ago. And we developed a friendship. That's my brother, you know, and along with another artist, Jay Thorough, Music.
Okay.
He was another artist that used to come through the showcase circuit. We came through it together. And we all grew a bond, and eventually Jay Thorough and myself started investing in the showcases along with Thorough. I mean, with David, because he had the ability to bring out all the big acts. So after that, we just decided, you know what? When everything really wouldn't come together, stop coming together on that end, that we were going to form Respect the Ground Music Group and just do it ourselves.
And then pour all of that energy into yourself. Smart move. I respect it too. And let me tell you something. I can't wait. I thought I'd never say this because, you know, sometimes I would get invited to a lot of these showcases. And a lot of the showcases, you need to know which ones you're going to. You know what I'm saying? Is it like super G League level, or is it like, yo, this is going to be the kids that's in that top AAU class and they about to go? You know what I'm saying? And I would find myself in a lot of different ones, but now I'm missing them because we not outside anymore. You feel what I'm saying? So I can't wait, and hopefully you guys Respect the Mind Music Group. I can't wait to see that next one that you guys put together. But I'm also happy to see that this music is here, and the fact that you're holding down your brother right here, this Valentino walking joint, we're going to get into here.
Definitely.
And I just want to say shout out to Gato Delgado, man, because I said it earlier. The fact, I don't know what that feeling is to get that bullshit taken off your ankle, but I almost felt like it was me looking at that shit. You know what I'm saying? So respect to you, man, and I'm welcoming you home with open arms. I'm hoping everything, all the success, it comes your way, man. You feel what I'm saying? I appreciate you being here. Look, I want to make sure everybody stay tapped in with you. I Am Born King. What's the best way for you, man? Instagram, Twitter, website, all that.
Definitely the gram. At I Am Born King NYC, one word.
Copy. And I want to go ahead and shout out the brother right here, Gatos. You got to go tapping with him. Gato.Delgado. Correct? All right. And we got to really chop it up too. Shout out to my brother Panama. I just found that out. All right, yeah. Wapo, what up, man? Look, so this is what we going to do. Brooklyn's in the building. we going to get to this joint right here. Valentino walking. Give him some feedback real quick. Gato.Delgado. I Am Born King, NYC. If you miss any part of this interview, don't worry about it. We got it on demand. SiriusXM.com/on-demand, or better yet, download that SiriusXM app. Search I Am Born King. Gray Rizzy, Shade 45. It's another grind setters. You already know what it is. We out here. Whoa.